Welcome to another episode of The Cynical Writer. Does authorial intent matter? You see, there's this common belief within modern literature that the author's intent does not matter. This is commonly referred to as the death of the author theory, which basically states that once an author releases their work to the public, that the public's interpretation of an author's work is just as valid as the author's interpretation. Now, of course, I believe that's nothing but postmodern nonsense. The author's interpretation matters the most. Now, we need to distinguish between subjective interpretation and objective interpretation. I actually welcome my readers to have their own personal interpretations, and I actually think it's very interesting when readers have interpretations that I did not intend. However, that does not mean that their interpretations are more valid than my interpretation, because I am the author. And in fact, you really couldn't have communication at all. Communication would break down if people held to the death of the author theory in every situation. For example, if I said to you, "Good morning," but you took that to mean, "I hate you," then we really couldn't communicate with each other. We do not apply subjective standards of speech to everyday conversation, and that also should not be applied to literature, because literature, after all, is a form of communication. So it's odd that we treat the arts differently than we treat other areas of life. And I think a lot of people do that because they don't actually want to have to take the time to learn the author's interpretation when they can just make something up. So, of course, the author's interpretation matters. And anyone who tells you otherwise, they're just spewing postmodern nonsense. So, I hope you enjoyed my speech for today. Next week, I will return with a different topic. You can check out my books in the description section. And until next time, goodbye.